Hello and welcome to the Hellenic Club in Canberra, Australia's capital, for the 5th round of the O2C Doeberl Cup Tournament 2008. Well, Canberra's been suffering from a severe drought. They're on level 3 water restrictions, which means no use of sprinklers, restricted watering of gardens. It's been pretty bad, many years of drought in Canberra, but there's certainly no drought of exciting chess over the board today. We had 3 all Grandmaster clashes, and board 4 saw Vadim Malakatko, after his disappointment last night, having to play Malaysia's top player, Mas Huffles Zulhelmi. So, on board 1, we had a big game between Daryl Johansson, the clear leader, against Varujan Akobian, the pride of North Hollywood. And Akobian needed to win. He was half point behind Johansson, and win he did with a fine performance in a Bogo Indian defence. Board 2 was a bit less interesting. Top seed Zhang Zhong was well held by England's Gawain Jones. And on board 3, we had another player who joined Akobian in the lead, and that was the good ship SS Ganguly, Commonwealth champion, and he was playing against Dejan Antic, the Serbian Grandmaster. The players reached the position on the demonstration board. It looks like black has just about enough time to castle, because white cannot take the pawn on g7 because of rook g8. If black castles, the position is dead equal, but Ganguly does not give Antic a moment to breathe. First of all, he starts with b4, attacking the queen. If the queen goes back to any normal square, b5 knocks the bishop away, then he'll be able to take the pawn. So, Antic threatens checkmate, down on g2. Ganguly stops it, and now there's a bit of a problem here. If black castles after rook d1, his queen is completely out of squares, and there'll be a bishop check winning the queen. Antic tried something a little more desperate, bishop f6, but still this rook d1 move was very strong. Bishop takes bishop, pawn takes bishop, and suddenly that queen cannot get out of the way of a discovery by the white bishop. The big threat is bishop g6, attacking the f7 square twice, attacking the queen. Antic tried a counter-attack with bishop a4, but it failed dismally to the brilliant bishop c4. If you take the rook, white simply takes back, queen has only one retreat, and you win the queen with bishop b5. So the queen had to drop back, and white's pieces invade. Check with the bishop swapped, queen takes, and now Antic resigned the game, because if he plays king f8, then rook d7 wins this pawn. If he plays king e7, then the double rook sacrifice, rook d7 check, queen takes, rook f7 check, wins the black queen and the game. Antic lost that game, he falls back in the field, Ganguly goes into the lead. On board 4, we had Malakatko trying to recover from his horrible experience against Johansson yesterday. Again got a winning position, again stuffed it up, this time he hung on to a half point. So his reward in round 6 was to have to play his wife. So he's really not having a great tournament. Apart from that, we've had Australian champion Stephen Solomon move up into 3rd place, half point behind the leaders. We've got a lot of big games again. Johansson's got to face Zhang Zhong in the 6th round. We've got the 2 leaders facing each other. Should be a great day. Stay tuned.